Hey, Church. Okay, so some tips for filming on your cell phone. Don't be scared. um, Firstly, your phone might have two cameras. So you might have the camera on the front of your phone. It'll be located here somewhere at the top of your screen. You just see a little black dot. And you might have a camera on the back of your phone, usually centered here. If you have the new models of phone, you might even have one, two, three cameras. So just decide which one you want to use. My recommendation for our work at Presby is that you use the camera not on the front, which we call a selfie camera, but on the back. You use that camera, it's got a high resolution. What this means though is that you might need someone to film you, or you'll need to have your phone set up in a way that you don't need to hold it and you don't need to worry about it. While you're talking to the camera, you don't want to have to worry about where it's set up. So you can balance it against something. I mean, I use all sorts of different things that I can see on my desk here. Sometimes I just balance it against this little trophy that I have. I've got a little flower pot that I use. I've got a tripod, but just have it set up in a way that's just easy for you to not worry about it and that you're in the frame. The next important thing is to not have the phone too far away, because if the phone's far away, you'll have to be shouting to get your message across. And the microphone is it's obviously quite small. It's used to being here by your face, so the closer the better. So find your children, find your spouse, find your partner, or find a pot that's kind of close to you. The next thing is that for Presby specifically, Brian's asked that we have your phone sideways. So if we'd normally answer a phone like this time you're going to have your phone like that. We call that landscape mode. So if I flip my phone like this while I'm filming, that's landscape mode, and it gives a much broader scope of field. And it's just better for TV. So people who are watching the service at home and they have a big TV, if you've shot in landscape mode, it's going to create just a better quality of picture with the back camera and then a nice big landscape. So you're not this tiny little bar in the middle. And then just some helpful things to be in front of the camera. Maybe not helpful, I don't know. It's some things that I've learned about being in this kind of tech generation. Just try to relax when you're speaking to the camera. Just imagine that it's another person there. Don't imagine it's a whole church or whole audience. Just treat it like one person, as though you're just having a conversation. And do a test run before you start. Just a test. You know you're gonna just give it a test because you just want to test the lighting, you want to test the sound, you want to do those kinds of things. So do one or two tests before you get your words. Don't be hard on yourself about not delivering perfectly the first time. It can take 5 times, 8 times, more than that, if you're nervous. So don't worry. We're all in this boat together. We're all just trying to submit videos where we can. And this is the way that we are being in community right now. So this is what God's called us to. So enjoy the experiment. Enjoy getting to learn it. And then my final tip for you is, once you've shot your video, once you've gone through the stress and you've gone through all of that stuff that everybody's going through, submitting your video. The best way to submit a video is on WhatsApp. You can send that to Brian or to Shelly or to Bevan. And there's a little file in WhatsApp, so it's not sending a video. There's a little thing that looks like this. If you find Brian's name and you click on it, it'll take you to this page. Your chat box, there's a little attachment file. If you click on this file, instead of sending a photo, you click on this file, it'll ask you to send a document. So you click on browse other documents and you send your video as a document, and that'll keep its original resolution. So this is just for those of you who have been asked to send videos and who want to contribute. And I just want to say that we need you. We need everybody in the church to contribute content and videos, and it just helps to keep that connection and that family feeling that we're so used to and we're so well known for, and just that love of that interconnectivity. So I hope some things helped you today. I feel like I'm waffling But kind of, I woke up this morning, God just put it on my heart, just Dan, just do a video about making videos. So that's my contribution into the field today. And yeah, just message me or Brian or Bevan. Each one of us are so willing to help you individually to be able to submit your content and keep the church going just during this time. Lots of love.